Hi everybody, here is Julie from Indigo Handmade Design. I'm back with a new tutorial. Welcome. Please, while you are here, subscribe to my channel, smash that like button and ring the bell so you get notified every time I post something new. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet this Gypsy Maxi Skirt. Now here are the materials we are going to need. I used all these colors. It's cotton to work with a 2.5 till 3.5 millimeter hook. I'm going to use, in addition to the yarn, my 4 millimeter hook only for the chain, a 3 millimeter hook for the rest of the skirt. You are going to need elastic band, sewing thread and sewing needle, yarn needle, safety needle, measuring tape and scissors. So let's start. Now for the skirt you have to measure your hips and your waistline and chain a long chain to go around your hips with your 4 millimeter hook. Now for the tutorial, to start the tutorial, I am going to use this yarn and my 4 millimeter hook. Now I've measured my hips and I've chained 121. You have to stretch your chain and go around your hips with the 4 millimeter hook. So now make your chain. Again, mine is 121. It's a size small, medium. And we are going to work now for the waistline. So now I've made a small chain and we are going to close our chain without twisting it, so pay attention. Go back in your first chain and close with a slip stitch and change your hook. Now chain 3. We are going to work in the round and in the next stitch make 1 double crochet and in the next stitch another double crochet, and this is how we are going to work till the end of the round. So I'll meet you back when I'm done. So now I've made my row, and go in your third chain and close your row with a slip stitch and then chain 3 again and make 1 double crochet in each stitch around, and then make another row of double crochet. So I'll meet you back when I'm done. Now I've made my 3 rows of double crochets, so we are still working for the band. And now for the fourth row we are going to make double crochets, but only in the back loop. So double crochet in the back loop only. Work like this till the end of the row. Okay, so now here is my last stitch, and then close your row in the third loop, so in the third chain with a slip stitch, and chain 3, again counts as a double crochet. And now we are going to work row 5 and row 6 in double crochets, but you are going to crochet in the both loops. So make row 5 and row 6 with double crochet. So I meet you back again. Okay, I have a few more stitches to make. Okay, now close your row in the third chain with a slip stitch, and now we are going to fold our band wrong side facing each other, and we are going to close on top with single crochets. And for this, chain 1, go back in the stitch and pick up the stitch from the other end and make single crochets, and just like so we are going to close our band and leave a small opening so you can put your elastic band in here. Now a few more stitches. Here is my opening. Then chain 1 and leave a long tail because you are going to need this later on to close this gap. And now we are going to pick up stitches for the skirt. So here's how you can put your elastic band. your elastic band, it should be around your waistline. Okay, now for the skirt we are going to work in these loops we have left in our fourth row. So make a slip knot and now go in the loop and chain 3. This counts as a double crochet, and make double crochets in each loop. So I had 121 double crochets, so I'm going to pick up my stitches and have again this number, so 121 double crochets, and we are going to make 3 rows of double crochet. Okay, so you worked 3 rows of double crochet. Then the 4th row I added 5 more double crochets because I know my granny, it has 14 stitches, so you have to count your chain and make more double crochet if you need to. So now to make the square, make a magic ring, and then in this magic ring now chain 3, counts as a double crochet, then make 1 double crochet and another double crochet, then chain 2, again 3 double crochet, chain 2, and another 3 double crochet, then again chain 2 and another 3 double crochets, chain 2. Now pull your thread and close the magic ring and go in the 3rd chain and close with a slip stitch, then chain 1, cut your yarn, and we are going to change color. Now give a little nice pull. Now you have this, Now pick up another color, make a slip knot, then go in the 2 chain space and work 3 chains, and then in the same 2 chain space make another double crochet and another double crochet, now go to your next 2 chain space and make 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. Now chain 2 and in the same space make another 3 double crochet, okay, and now jump to the next 2 chain space and work the same, so 3 double crochets, chain 2 and another 3 double crochets, so in the same space, just like so, and then in the next 2 chain space work the same, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and another 3 double crochets, okay, now here we are going to make 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then with a slip stitch close in your 3rd chain, chain 1, cut your yarn, give a little pull, now pick another color, then make a slip knot and go in your 2 chain space, try working your threads in as you go, so in the end you have less loose ends to weave in, so chain 3 and in the same 2 chain space make 2 double crochets, Then go in this space here and make 3 double crochets. And now in the next 2 chain space, so these are our corners, we are going to work in the same space 3 double crochets, chain 2 and another 3 double crochets. Now between your corners, so in this space over here, make 3 double crochets, now again corner, in the same space 3 double crochets, chain 2 and another 3 double crochets, space between the corner, 3 double crochet, corner, again 3 double crochets, chain 2 and another 3 double crochets, space in between, double crochets, and now here is our fourth corner, so work 3 double crochets, then chain 2 and close with a slip stitch in the third chain, chain 1, cut your yarn and pull, so now with my black yarn, so black is my main color, and all of my squares I'm going to make my last row with my black yarn. So now go in the space and chain 3, make 2 double crochets, chain 2, oh sorry, I'm in this space here, make your 3 double crochets, and in the next space, so from the previous row, make another 3 double crochets, and now corner, in the same space 3 double crochets, chain 2, and another 3 double crochets, and in this space between the corners you are going to work 3 double crochets. Okay, so work like this till the end of the round. Okay, so now is my last corner, so I've made my 3 double crochets, then chain 2, and in the third chain make a slip stitch, chain 1, cut your yarn and pull. And now I'm going to show you how to attach your grannies together. So here are all of my grannies. We are going to attach them in line. Now put your grannies like so, right side facing each other, and we are going to close them with our crochet hook to make a slip knot. And then pick up the back loop only from your first chain and the front loop from the second granny from the first chain, and we are going to slip stitch. Now the next stitch, the first granny is going to be in the back loop only, and your second granny you are going to go through the front loop only and close with a slip stitch, and again back loop and front loop only and slip stitch. So this is how you are going to work till here. You will have in total 14 slip stitches. And then it's going to be closed like so. So for my first line of grannies, I have made 9 of them. Okay, so make your grannies and close them together. So in my case are going to be 9. Okay, here are all of my grannies, so 9 of them, and now we are going to attach them to the skirt. So as I said, we have 14 stitches each granny, and for this I need to have 126 stitches, double crochets on my skirt. And now we are going to close again with slip stitches. So, and for this lay your grannies on the skirt, right side facing each other, and now we are going to close, as I said, with slip stitches. Go in the back loop in the first chain, so in the corner, and pull your loop over, and now we are going to pick up stitches in the back loop only. So you go in the back loop from your square, so back loops only. Here is back loop from the granny and back loop from the skirt, and slip stitch again, back loop only, pick up every stitch. So I'm saying it again, you have 14 stitches each granny. Okay, so when you're done, you should have the same amount of slip stitches as your double crochets. So as you see, I wanted to have a little bit of a structure here, so that's why I slip stitched in the back loops only. And now we are going to close these two grannies together. And now for this, your grannies should be the right side facing each other, and slip stitch your first granny in the back loop and your second granny in the front loop. So pick up stitches. Okay, now back loop of your first granny and front loop of your second granny, and slip stitch. Again, you are going to have 14 slip stitches. Okay, now we have our grannies done, and we are going to work in double crochets. So make a slip knot. I have here my red yarn, and go in the space or in one double crochet, it's up to you, and make a chain 3, and this counts as a double crochet, and then in each double crochet make one double crochet, like so. So again, you have each granny, you have 14 double crochets, and then you are going to make one double crochet where your joint your grannies, and then in the first space from your corner you are going to put one double crochet, and then double crochet in each double crochet from your granny, and you are going to work like this till the end of the round. Okay, so at the end of my round I'm going to have 135 double crochets, and we are going to work 3 rows in total with our red color. Okay, and now I'm going to change my color, and because this is a little bit thinner I'm going to work with 2 strands. So now make a slip knot, attach your yarn, chain 3, and make one double crochet in the next stitch and another double crochet in the next stitch, and in this first round with my second color I'm going to increase my stitches, so I'm going to work 19 more double crochets. So I'm going to have in total 154 stitches, and I'm going to work 3 rounds with my new color. Okay, now here is my third color, and make a slip knot, attach your yarn, chain 3, and now we are going to double crochet in each double crochet from the previous row. So in my case it's going to be 154 double crochets, and I'm going to make 3 rows with this color. Okay, so now I've made my 3 rows with my third color. So now I'm going to make just 1 row with my main color, so in my case it's going to be black again. So again, attach your yarn, and you still have the same amount of double crochets, and after working this round you are going to attach again another row of your grannies. Now I'm gonna let you on your own working the rest of the skirt. So here, let me show you how I've made my skirt. So I had first 121 double crochets, and then my first line of granny square, there were 9, each 14 stitch, and then I've worked in my fourth round 5 more double crochets, so to reach my amount of stitches for these 9 grannies. Okay, and then I've worked each color 3 rows, and in my first section, so I had 135 double crochet, then I increased my stitches in my second color section, so with 19 double crochets, and then worked like this. Also my third color section, and then I had 154 double crochets. Then I've worked 1 row of my main color, so black, and then another section of granny squares, and I've made 11 grannies, and then again 3 sections of red, pink and some grayish. So I had 166 in my red section, and then I increased with 16 double crochets in my second color section, and my third color section I had 182 double crochets, and then again I've made 1 row with my black yarn, and then another section of granny square. So this time I had 13 grannies, and I pick up stitches, and I had in my first section 197 double crochets. In my second color section I added 13 more double crochets, and in my third color section I added again 18 double crochets. So I had 228 double crochets in total, and I've worked then 3 rows of double crochets with my main color, so black in my case, and the bottom it's going to have another pattern. So again, for the repetition, 9 grannies, 11 grannies and 13 grannies. Okay, now let's make the border. The border is a repeat of 19 stitches and it goes over 8 rows. Okay, so for this, let's pretend this is my skirt. Now chain 1 and make 1 single crochet in the same stitch, then chain 2, skip 1 stitch and in the following stitch make a single crochet, then chain 2, skip 1 stitch and in the next stitch make 1 single crochet, chain 2, skip 1 stitch and in the next stitch make a single crochet, and now chain 8, skip 6 stitches and make 1 single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, skip 1 and in the next single crochet, chain 2, skip 1 and in the next single crochet, chain 2, skip 1 and in the next single crochet, chain 2, skip 1 and in the next stitch a single crochet, and again chain 2, skip 1, single crochet in the next, now chain 8, skip 6 and in the next single crochet, chain 2, skip 1, single crochet, chain 2, skip 1, single crochet, and when you are joining your row you are going to slip stitch in your first single crochet. Now slip stitch in your 2 chain spaces, chain 1 and make a single crochet in the 2 chain space, skip chain 2 and go in the next space, make single crochet, chain 2 and in the next space single crochet. And now we are going to work in this 6 chain space, so make 6 double crochet, chain 3 and then another 6 double crochet. and in the next 2 chain space make 1 single crochet and then chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. So this is the pattern what you are going to work till the end of the row. Here I have a very small sample, so I have only 2 pattern repeats. So go ahead and make your row, and now we've reached the end of our row. Chain 2 and slip stitch in your first single crochet and go in the next 2 chain space with a slip stitch, chain 1, and in the same space make a single crochet, and then chain 2 and go to the next 2 chain spaces. Okay, now here chain 4 and in the 3 chain space you are going to make 3 double crochet, chain 3 and another 3 double crochet in the same space. Chain 4 and go to your very first 2 chain spaces, 2 chain space and make 1 single crochet, and then chain 2 and the next 2 chain space single crochet. So you are going to work like so till the end of the row, and then again slip stitch in your first single crochet and with a slip stitch go to the next 2 chain space, chain 1 and a single crochet in the same space. And now here we are going to make 6 double crochet, just like so, then chain 2, and here on top we are going to work the same as the previous row, so 3 double crochet, chain 3 and another 3 double crochet in the same space, then chain 2 and in the next space make 6 double crochet, and in the next 2 chain space make your single crochet and then 2 chain single crochet. Work like this till the end of the row. So the first row you had 7 single crochets, then 6, then 5, okay, now go to your single crochet and close with a slip stitch. Now chain 4 and in this space you are going to make 3 double crochet, chain 2, on top 3 double crochet, chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the same space, chain 2, and in this space make 3 double crochet, chain 4, make 1 single crochet in your first 2 chain spaces and repeat this pattern till the end of the row. Okay, now go in your first 4 chain space and make 6 double crochet. This is the next row, and then chain 2, and in the next 2 chain space make 3 double crochets, chain 2, and again on top make 3 double crochets, chain 3 and another 3 double crochets, chain 2, and in the next space 3 double crochets, chain 2, and here make 6 double crochets, now single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the next space, and work like this till the end of the row. And now the next row we are going to make picot, so skip the first 2 double crochet, and in the third double crochet make a single crochet, and then chain 3, and then go back in the stitch in your single crochet and make a slip stitch. Now skip one stitch and in the next stitch make a single crochet, chain 3, and again in the single crochet make a slip stitch, and you have another picot. Now in the 2 chain space, single crochet, chain 3, go back in the stitch, slip stitch, and you have another picot. Now in the middle of your 3 double crochet you are going to make another picot, and in the 2 chain space another picot, and here another picot, and here on top we are going to make 3 of this little picot. Here's the second one, and your third picot. Now here in the second double crochet we're going to make 1 picot, and in the 2 chain space another picot, here another one, and in this space here another picot, and now skip your first single crochet and double crochet, and in the second double crochet you are going to make 1 picot, then skip the next double crochet and in the next make another picot, and now make 1 single crochet in this 2 chain space, and here again skip the first 2 double crochet and in the third one make 1 picot, and this is how you are going to work till the end of the row, and this is going to be our last row. So okay, work like this and then you are done. I know this is a very long project and a very long tutorial, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out the description box down below. I'm going to put in here everything I forgot to mention. Have fun, good luck, and see you next time. Bye bye.